What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're back with the weekly reset roundup for Destiny 2 this week, kicking off from the 1st of February. And this week we have bonuses for Trials ranks, we'll cover the rewards for Nightfalls, some of which are going to be going away at the launch of Witch Queen, so worth noting there, and we'll cover other important loot drops for the week, as well as activities and playlists, plus we have new exotics and cosmetics in the store, with some pretty nice ones available this week. So we'll round up just about everything worth knowing for the game before the next weekly refresh, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to get subscribed for a lot more Destiny content. And as we get into the game, this week's bonus ranks are in the Trials of Osiris, where we are going to see the return of Trials Lapse, so if you're after any Trials ranks or rewards, it should be a good week to play. But otherwise for Crucible, the unique playlist for the week will be Showdown. Next though, we have the weekly Nightfall this week, with the return of Keitel's champion in the Proving Ground strike, and the drops will be the Palindrome and the Swarm, and as usual the adept variants of those weapons will drop in Grandmasters. The Grandmaster catch-up node will also be active from this week, so if you've got any that you want to get done, that playlist will be available. And we should also mention, DMG recently confirmed that the Swarm is one of the weapons that'll be removed from the Nightfall rotation starting in Witch Queen, and you can see the full list he posted on screen, so take note of any weapons that you want to grab, and be sure to keep an eye on the relevant playlists in the next couple of weeks before Witch Queen drops. Next though, on the Legends tab and for the Vault of Glass, the challenge mode this week is going to be Strangers in Time, which is Gatekeeper challenge mode, and if you complete that on Master difficulty, the Heathen Vengeance Time Lost will be the featured drop. As always, for 30th anniversary content, Dares of Eternity's Pinnacle challenge will reset, on top of us getting a new enemy rotation if you're working on triumphs for the Vidmaster title. And as always, new drops will be available in the dungeon for a first run on a character each week, with extra runs dropping repeat rewards, but with random rolls. Then for our Season of the Lost content, the Ruins of Wrath returns as the featured Shattered Realm, and that will be the same for the legendary variant of the activity. And next, let's get to the Eververse store for the week. There are quite a few nice items available this week, and we've got, initially, the Origami Crane, an exotic emote right there for 3,250 Bright Dust. But we also have the Taurus shell, pretty neat shell from Season of the Chosen, which is 2,850 Bright Dust. And then the Lunar Tiger projection, which is 1,500 Bright Dust. And the featured shader this week is Grayscale Undergrowth, which as always will be 300 Bright Dust. And then we have the Festive Sparks exotic emote, which is 3,250 Bright Dust, as well as some class exotic ornaments. So for the Hunter, we've got the Leering Marrow, which is an ornament for the Omnioculus. That'll be 1,500 Bright Dust, as well as the Alighted Steps ornament for the Path of the Burning Steps for Titans. And finally the Rosend Drone, which is a nice new ornament for the Mantle of Battle Harmony for the Warlocks. So one for each class available for 1,500 Bright Dust. And then we have the Lampion Shell, a cool exotic ghost shell right there for 2,850 Bright Dust. But for 2,500 Bright Dust, we can get the Taurus Firecracker exotic Sparrow, plus the Taurus Rocketeer, which is the exotic ship, which is 2,000 Bright Dust. And finally, the Spark from Bone Weapon ornament for the Trinity Ghoul, which is 1,250 Bright Dust, plus another legendary ghost projection, which is the Lantern projection for 1,500 Bright Dust this week. Then for Legend and Master Lost Sectors on Tuesday's reset, we've got K1 Revelation on Legend difficulty dropping exotic helmets. Then also on the moon, the K1 Crew Quarters at Master difficulty, which is dropping exotic chest pieces. And for our Europa content this week, we've got Simulation Survival for the featured Exo Challenge, of course with the Pinnacle reward. The Eclipse Zone though will be in Eventide Ruins, and the featured Empire Hunt will be the Dark Priestess. And finally, for our legacy content in the Dreaming City, if you're completing Ascendant challenges, the featured one for the week is Agonarch Abyss, which is accessed via the Bay of Drowned Wishes, and that one could be found really close to the spawn, but I'll run some gameplay at the end of the video showing locations for collectibles and things like that if you need it. Otherwise though, for today guys, that's what we have to round up in the weekly reset. Definitely get subscribed to the channel if you want to be kept up to date. We're going to get a lot of information about Witch Queen as well, so you can also turn on notifications if you don't want to miss out on any content. Let us know if you're diving into Destiny 2 this week down in the comment section as well. And if you enjoyed the video, a like rating below really does help us out. But otherwise for today, thanks as always for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys very soon.
The current. You're so deep into the well.
Guardian, down. Guardian down.